This is your Friday love reading. I'm Shadow Sister Silva, and I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. And this is your monthly reading. I come once a month to make this kind of horoscope reading for each star sign. And you got a crown chakra crystal, so Guru, energy is strong, king and queen, highest order. Just remember to serve people. The key knowledge is like how to be good guru, not to be egotist. How can you help and serve your people? This is a very nice deck you got because of this. So, and then you have this as a bow deck from this, the Book of Shadows. Usually my readings are a lot of shadow work, but this is of course a love reading. So let's start immediately. This is also Eclipse season reading. Special, different for you. I felt like I took Dante cards here. All of the cards that I had so far created. Unless I have, looks like, sometimes maybe feel like are they somewhere else also some cards, but I think they're all here. I'm gonna make new for next Sunday. We will have a star related episode, and maybe intuitively I took indeed this Dante cards because the star episode I will make new cards, but of course star is the Aquarius card. It's about dreaming and healing and making the world a better place. So it is interesting to take from this deck today a Dante card for you, because the title reading is now chapter 17 and a star for Sunday. So I hope you can come to see it. It's kind of your major arcana card, that star card. Anyway, now I make first archetype card for you. This is some archetype energy currently in place, possible in your life, that you should pay attention, because eclipse season is very powerful period to heal also something. Next 6 months might affect these things, what we do in motion. So okay, I need this bigger stone. So. Okay, so immediately this one. Ah, the Lover. Beautiful. Amazing. This is amazing thing. Like, it is also amazing that, like, I just had this stone and I was mixing the cards, but then eventually this is like, I felt it. And I know this card has been also for Libra, and it was maybe on top of this, but I mean, I was gonna take it from the middle and stone, but when I used the stone, I felt it. And this is a Lover card. Wow, what an archetype card you got, Sven. So your team is here, a love. Wow. Okay, let's read. I'm not like wow all the time. Let's just read it. Amazing. It's also like I'm from Finland, and I like this because it's like a national bird of Finland also. Maybe there's something about Finland you could visit. Lover. $95. Yeah. Now I connect to Libra, but I connect to you this, that Finland has now a Eurovision song candidate to a Eurovision contest that is now in May, and the name of the song is Windows 95 Man. It's a very funny music videos of the music video and the show video, and the show is going to be amazing for sure. And of course all the Finnish people are going to think like the Windows 95 Man will win. So at least I will cheer that. But in the stage the Windows 95 Man is actually coming from like an egg. And I'm thinking about like, okay, goose is also, not goose, swans are also having like a big eggs. It's just something is rebirthing in your life, something about, there is this strong age of Aquarius already, what I see. And maybe just allowing that loving swan is almost like the awakening card is also, I connect it always to the ugly duckling story. Like the ugly duckling becomes a beautiful swan. So you could read this ugly duckling story, connect to that awakening of the swan. Maybe you have to go to even to discover all kind of swan stories in the world. For example, do I have one card here? I have one fairy tale card here, but maybe it's a little bit missing. No. Yeah, I was not like a. Ui! Oh my god. Yeah, I should not be searching things like this abruptly. But does this stable? It looks. Okay. So let's just read this lover archetype. The lover, the heart, the beloved, the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. Wow. And when light, connection, expansion, devotion, and awe, when dark, indulgence, attachment, and obsession. The lover archetype is present everywhere, not just where convention forms of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is unconditional. And when you hold someone's gaze for several moments, you will feel the lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the lover in another. The true gift is finding the lover in yourself. Yet this is a very good wisdom. Like often we are like asking, do you love me? Does this person love me? Kind of like get a permission to love yourself. Yes, you should ask, do you love me? Looking yourself in the mirror is like, do you love me? Yes, I love you. Like this. Ui. Ay, ay, ay. This is really loose, this camera now. How can I keep this? Okay. Stay. Do I need some tools soon to keep this camera here? So yes, you can love yourself. You don't need a permission to somebody else to love you. You can love yourself first. You are the one you always seek. You are now awakened. Arise and awake. You can love yourself fully and unconditionally. Yes, that's the message here I see. So it can be very powerful. But let's take now the feeling cards of your person, because here can come interesting things. I have got so big this box already with the troika of horses. Let's see what's coming. So what is coming here? Let's put this around here. So for some reason I'm looking this Easter rabbit here in the orchidea flowers. Of course it's Easter. Maybe there's something about that. It's important, this Easter traditions for you. Something about the rabbit. Maybe there's something with the rabbit, like in Belgium there is this kind of egg thing that the rabbits are like really coming for the kids. There are like eggs hidden in the garden, and the kids are finding them. It's a beautiful thing. The kids are dressed like a little rabbits also, possibly. I don't know. Maybe the love is related to being a rabbit, a little bit like a spring rabbit. I don't know. So not all these cards. Okay, now we have a lot of cards. Okay, this one. One more. Okay, now we have a lot of love on the table. Okay, let's see if everything is love or there's hate also. Love bond is anyway something that you can always choose actively, choose a love bond and not the hate bond. And then there's this honoponopono you can do also to take responsibility of the feelings you feel. Oh, so much. Maybe I was a bit too generous. What is here? Machine Head. Is this a song? You are unreadable. The Book of Shadows. There's like written in brackets, golden shadows. Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Yeah, because it's a song of the Smoke on the Water. Is a Deep Purple. But something is your person think that you are unreadable. Like you are keeping things inside you, like a book is closed with a lock. I mean, there is no lock, but it's almost like this book is like a magical book that doesn't open, just like keeps a bit closed. So somehow your person cannot read you now. Other swans. Divine Secret Union, Twin Flame, Soulmates, True Love, Anima Anonymous, Yin and Yang, Marriage, The Lovers, Oneness, Commitment. Wow, you have the swan and then you have the swan couple. Sweet. Recognize who is this swan. What is the swan song in you? But there is hiding behind a mask. The person sees this unreadable book and a mask also. Self-protection, manipulation, insincere shadow, trying to impress, putting a front. So it's a little bit something here. Emotional roller coaster, high and lows, restless, pleasure and pain. Non-committal addictive connection. So there is something dark side, something. The swans. Maybe there is a black swan here. Somebody hides the fact that they are actually not a white, but they are black swan. But that's the beautiful thing. Accept all parts of yourself, let's say. If you're a black swan, pretending to be white, just tell to your person, oh, I'm a black swan. And I'm also this. Wounded. Emotional pain, depression, defensive, triggered, healing, abandoned, fear, emotionally unavailable. So, okay, that is maybe the fact about being a black swan. There is some healing needed. Today we're gonna look to the Morrigan spread. So we're gonna look into some message from the crow. So we connect to this blackbird and the underworld kind of. So maybe we find some solutions here. Okay, so codependency, immature, can't let go, sex and rock and roll, fear of losing, burning heart, attached to outcome, needing you, devil loves you, wanting to be together right away, big desire. So there is some devilish desire here. Totalitarism begins with thought police and wins with self-censorship. An Angel's Warning by Florian Julian David. Okay, so this is some Instagram-related post I saw, but it's important in our times to understand that freedom is also part of love and society. Like we have to be free, to feel free together. But there is a big commitment. Twin flame union, quality time, meeting the one, reunion time together, divine marriage, oneness. So there's 2 times already this. So there is clearly a big commitment. Even there is this devilish hellfire sometime and a roller coaster. There is a lot of emotions involved. Maybe that's the thing about, because Aquarius can be this kind of crazy genius, kind of in the head. But it is now, this age of Aquarius is a challenge you to really drop into your heart to be this loving swan. Maybe this is the awakening moment that accept all your parts, even your black swan, you have the beauty way that you love. Maybe because you had a pain, there is a lot of wisdom, depth in you. Being a black swan gave you the what I see, the sadness is such a power. So being wounded, having issues, it just brings you deeper. It kind of forces you to go deeper. Imagine anger, if you would have some anger relationship related thing in the past, or some issues like that. Anger can be just masking that there is very much sadness behind that anger. Grieving, there's something that the anger hides, but also that the anger is like so honest. If you're angry, you cannot hide it. So there can be something that is very honest about that feeling. It's like usually like about your boundaries, like how you as a possible black swan want to live. You just have that calling to be a certain way. It is maybe very free. Aquarius, I see this freedom is very big theme. How can you then talk about that? Like what you could do to be more alternative, or something like what is a dream? Because Aquarius always have like some beautiful, like a David Lynch, imagine, is Aquarius. I think David Lynch is a little bit of a black swan also. Cool, very cool. So accept those things. Yes, one of my favorite singer, Michael Hutchence, is also, and he had beautiful lyrics. You could look into his lyrics. He was singing like "Mystify Me." Is one of my favorite songs. Mystify me, like these dark things, they bring the secret sauce. Okay, so we have again union of hearts. So there's a really strong connection you have. So respect that also. You have like totally many times said divine, sacred union, commitment, union of the hearts, intimacy, sacred bliss, oneness, portal, infinity, warmth, twin flame, feeling of safety, soul family. So all this is here. And then nirvana, something in the way. It's okay to eat the fish because they don't have any feelings. There is somebody commenting. Pushkar Yoshi, hello. This is Aquarius. This is Aquarius reading. I hope in the title I said this correctly, because I just started it and I hope I clicked the right planning. But welcome. Are you Aquarius? Because I would appreciate that if you ask a question is connected to Aquarius. So if you're a cross watcher, of course you can ask. Are you Aquarius or something else? What is your star sign? Because there are star signs made now. This is almost last. Next hour will be still Pisces. Aries, yes, Aries was the first reading, so you can find it. It's already done. But yes, this is now Aquarius feelings. Let's continue. I have here, because it's a Friday love reading, I have here feeling cards extra to this special monthly reading. So for Aquarius, this one is coming. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Wow, nice. Let's put it here. Maybe this is sensuality. Because there can be a lot of words in Aquarius mind, maybe because it's air sign. Vibration also. Aquarius, this is really like a high vibration. Drop to your feelings and touch. What is it? Dealing with Aquarius moon. Okay, that's good too. But if you have a question, yes, you can ask. I'm going forward because I have kind of time limit, but think about a good question. Yes, I can answer that, but I think I will still go a little bit further with these cards. So for next card is Shaman Stream Oracle card, because we are all sacred dreamers dreaming the world into being. Maybe Pushkar Yoshi, you could ask anything about this. We are talking about dreams. I was taking this Divine Comedy card deck that I have created this card since December. I take this on the table because next Sunday I will have the star title number 17, part 17, Divine Comedy reading. And because the star card happens to be Aquarius card, I'm inviting you and any Aquarius to see that reading. I'm going to create a new cards from the Dante book for that. But now this reading, I will pick one Divine Comedy from the cards I created. But let's see, this is your shaman stream. Where is this? So this is this advice. We're gonna read it in the end, but you got wood wives, adaptability. Okay, interesting. I'll put this here. And I would say, like Pushkar Yoshi, I make it is more meaningful that your question I make just end of this reading. So think about it. You can write it here. You can comment anything what comes up. I can read your comment also during this reading, but now I go forward. I have here also a purpose card. So it's interesting you have a moon. Moon is usually karma. What is your karma in life? Mine is in Aries, so it means, in my case, it means that I have to be very like a Aries kind of person to get things done in my life. So even if I'm Gemini, it means like I'm making these readings also a lot kind of Aries style, very like determined. It's good for me. So travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Interesting. This is for Aquarius. And we have here today still a Morrigan spread. So this is also something. I think I take all these cards now on the table. So Dante card, I'm closing my eye. What is coming this one? Huh? Out of all cards that I've entered here is an empty card. Interestingly, 16. For some reason, I have written it here, and maybe I use another card to do it actually. So, what does it mean? Maybe it means that it's not so important, but this you could. I think it means because Aquarius people can be really studious people. It means that because I have not in this particular card that entered in my deck, but I have not written it here. Maybe because I was in hurry or whatever is the reason. There's another card, maybe I've written it. But here is just written Inferno Canto 16. So if you want to go deeper, you can just read that chapter now of the Dante's Inferno 16. And that's something for you. And that's the picture. There's a dog and there is this something with a balloon. I think is a crocodile. Anyway, similar colors. We save time kind of that is like that. But interesting, like out of all cards came this. And now I make you this spread of the Morrigan. This is the interesting part of this reading. So last Sunday I had this spread from this Finnish book, Varjojen Voima by Meri Mort. This is Power of Shadows. There's a lot of dark goddesses here. And this is all in Finnish, and I'm translating now the Morrigan spread. Maybe I tell you this here because it's a nice information. So let me show this crow feather here. Because we were talking about earlier about you possibly having some issues, and this is like awakening card, like Akri Duckling. But what if this swan is a black swan? There's something about that to accept all parts of yourself. And so let's have this crow feather here, or like a black feather, to say when you have to ask Morrigan. Ask Morrigan when you need strength to put your heel and feet down and defend your territory and revier. when you need more life force, when you need bravery to do something, when you have anxiety about the state of the nature, when you feel connection to crows, ravens, or other blackbirds, when you need to be shaken awake and some guidance and teaching, when you have found from inside of yourself an inner activist, when somebody does not respond to your love, you love somebody and they don't respond to this love, when you want the different perspective, when you want to gather a tribe to defend something that means a lot for the whole community, and when you've been slaughtered and kicked down and you need strength to rise again, or when you need cunning or like being a little bit bigot, then you ask the Morrigan. Now we have it here. So for you, Yoshi, also, anybody, idea is that I'm gonna make translation of this pre-text first. So you can have a pen and paper and you should write automatically something that comes up. You make your own meaning about these cards, but I'm gonna tell you meanings, but you make your own also. So see with the eyes of a crow, carry the message from far and up, far away. And Morrigan can be very cryptic with his answers, so you don't have to be clear neither. And so when you write, you just let it flow freely and the answers are coming clear later. So you just write first, whatever comes. And I'm taking you 5 cards. We talk about it. First is what the wind is bringing you. This is eclipse season. Here something is changing. Tower card is connected to this eclipse season. This change is usually present. We already addressed that this is the lover energy. You have to be in this age of Aquarius, understanding really the love force. But what else? What the wind is bringing you. And let's put this feather here. And what you have to learn next. Whose help you're gonna need. Okay, so you have 2 cards. What is my biggest obstacle? And how can I get strength under my wings? There's something else here too. This. I see it already. It's a Jupiter card. Interesting. Look what was dropping from here. There's even the crow. Wow. Powerful things happening here. We already know that there is a crow here. Anyway, let's see. The wind is bringing you Crown of Earth. So this is actually King of Pentacle, but in this deck is this kind of wise woman. I mean, we are going with the moon to the crown energy. After full moon, we get the crown. But there is this wise old woman of the earth. Usually, I mean, we can read about it, but crown is usually connected actually to the winter. It's like more like that. But this one, maybe I read a little bit, but wind is gonna bring you this old woman energy, crown. Then what you have to learn next. I think this is orange tree and there is also the crows. 9 of Swords. This is not necessarily negative. We have to read, this is a Vika related story, so this is something else, but usually this can be also that you have to recognize that if you are awake at night and you're worried about something, you should let go those kind of hurtful ideas to change something, to not go in that rabbit hole. But this story is something else. Then we have whose help you're gonna need. 3 of Earth and Beltane. This is a lover. Wow. this is the lover in this deck. The Beltane celebration. Wow, and the earth, plants. It's really this Mother Nature energy here. But lover was also here. You're gonna need help, and all the union and commitment art is here. Wow. Maybe your partner. You have to lean on that partnership. Because there's this divine sacred union, commitment, universal hearts. It's about your, yes, your person. It's closer than you think. Even I was talking earlier, you can be the person yourself too. So it could be the lover is you to yourself, but still it could be your partner. And you, how beautiful is to be this dream team. Sacred, feminine and masculine. Then we have such a beautiful lover energy here. What is my biggest obstacle? Okay, 8 of Cups. Maybe this kind of recipe thing that there is like, this is usually like walking alone and letting go and going away and kind of like, yeah, let go something. But this card is almost like perfecting a recipe. Like if you had something in your life, you're just perfecting it. We're gonna read about it. And now we have here where I get the strength under my wings. And wow, there's another tree here. That's the Tower card, and that's totally the eclipse season here. Page of Sword, element of air, and Jupiter. Wow, the Jupiter is a favorite angle usually. Like this one has a crow. We have a crow. Wow. But this is like explosive energy. I mean, astrologers say too that there is this kind of almost like a risk of war now in the air in March and April. And the Tower card is on the table. I mean, this is also eclipse season. Like clearly some change is happening, but there is like interesting. Maybe this is like the couple. There's this kind of air energy, like Aquarius energy. There is air energy and the thoughts, expansive thoughts. Interesting. Trouble is here too. Totalitarianism is here. There's really kind of risk of like some crisis. Nirvana. Something on the way. Scary a bit this thing that this all is connected to totalitarianism with this tower. Okay, let's not get the devils in the table. But I'm gonna like read some. These things need to be verified a little bit too. I would focus on this love here because this is the mentor thing. Like who is a teacher here, but you should journal about this too. I think unsure is this. What is this 9 of sword? Let's see that first. You have like a 3 energy here and here. I think this is connected to Odin. I jump now to this, even the crown. Maybe I have to address it immediately because it was the first one. The wind is bringing you this old woman. So. The crown of earth lays the earth to rest. Even the earth must regenerate, and there is time for everything in this life, including death. Yes, Morrigan is usually about the fate and death, goddess of that. But death is often in tarot like a transformation. So let's say there is this change energy in this eclipse season. So just take the change in a positive way. It is possibly in the tarot always positive way. Something is changing, something is ending, and then you have to understand those moments. And something shifts. And I was talking already about the age of Aquarius. It could be just that starting, like the old way is like old world, how we were cold. I would say it's really coming to me rather like this kind of cold isolation and this kind of coldness of the world has to go. We have to be much more like a united and blooming and blossoming, and like after the winter comes the spring. And your spring is here with the love, and the Age of Aquarius is totally the loving energy is here. We let go of that kind of isolation, whatever regulations, this coldness between people. And there is this touch. Physical touch is part of like sensuality, becomes important. Feeling is healing. Sharing is caring. This kind of stuff. More human. What is to be human? We are not machines. Maybe it's coming clear this that as there is all this technological revolution kind of IE and all, we are pushed so much with this technology. Now there's this awakening of the human need to be human. And this is runes for some reason. I'm gonna read about this. So runes are alphabet, and there are several kinds of runes. However, here we refer to the runes given to Odin, the Norse god, who pierced his own side and hung for 9 days on the world tree without food or water, sacrificing himself so that he may gain wisdom and know the mysteries of the world. Almost coming this kind of Easter fasting to me. Runes means no words and do not suffer fools gladly. Blunt sometimes to the point of obscurity, the mysteries of the word can be found and learned and understood, but at cost. Sacrifice is required. Knowledge or information or words, which especially in this age can be had in great quantities for free. Wisdom, however, that must be earned. In addition to using runes as a divinatory tool, runes are often used as a magical element. Using the runic alphabet, talismans. Wait, my phone should not have voice. What is this voice here? Ui. So, runic alphabet talismans can be created with very specific goals and powers. These can get very complex and precise by combining 2 or more runic letters. Selecting a rune that suits your purpose and carving into a small piece of wood or using a marker to mark it on a small stone are easy ways to create effective talismans. Yes, this could be a nice thing. Hand is connected to heart. You could make your own runes. The Nine of Air is bittersweet card, for it promises great wisdom, but the way to the wisdom includes suffering and sacrifice. Wisdom is not a right we are guaranteed. It is a reward, something earned, and it does not always promise happiness. I know this too. Been in 4 years now, like a healing path, and I feel like now finally I'm like arriving to this kind of more like a wholeness, because it takes a lot to accept all your parts. It takes a lot to accept some brokenness, that you will always have that. It's like you are gonna know you are like if the swan thought about being an ugly duckling and then suddenly is a swan. It takes time to accept that yes, I can be powerful. I can be really powerful and beautiful and all these positive things. If you are always told that you are failure case and you are like something is wrong with you, like you have a body like I have this pectus excavatum that was operated, and it had this definitely this feeling like I'm not normal, like kind of ugly duckling, because everybody else has a normal chest and I have like this hole. So it is just like, it's so personal what it is, what makes you think that you are not that swan, and you are not lovable, and you are not enough, and all this stuff. But guess what? The fact that you are unique, that you even live in this planet, that you're still alive, that's an amazing thing. You have a lot of power. So there we go with the runes. The sacrifice. Sometimes it takes time to be wise. Accept that too. So then I will read this Beltane because that's a major arcana card. Do we have other majors on the table? No, this lover is the major. This is also a very major thing. So I think you should understand the beauty, what love, what kind of life force is that in your life? Who is that person you love? Like really be curious about. Like you would be curious about yourself and all parts of yourself. Be curious about the parts of your partner too. Like fully see them, fully hear them, listen what they say. So Beltane is celebrated May 1st. It's like a weekend celebration. The sun god is no longer a baby, but fully grown. At this festival, the god and goddess become man and a wife, and pagans celebrate the union and fertility. This holiday is like the wedding of the god and goddess. I mean, it's landing totally this union, hard and uncommitted. This holiday is like a wedding of the god and goddess. The baby god has grown into manhood, nearing his prime. Since just after June he has been coming into his power. Beltane celebrates the union, the fertility, and all its promises. It is on the opposite side of Samhain and the wheel of the year, and like Samhain, this is a time when the veil between the world is thin. This was your mentor. This was the one you can learn from. Lover. Yourself or the other. Like loving energy. Spring energy. To celebrate this love, your love. Good reason to celebrate. It's always good to have a reason to celebrate, but this could be a good. I mean, it falls to kind of Mother's Day. I think it's really coming like that also. So also dividend meaning, following your heart, making good choice, a happy, healthy partnership, finding a perfect match. So I think these are so many cards that I think I just show them to you that you will now journal. I know this is Jupiter is everybody's favorite uncle with a crow on the shoulder. There is this Tower card. There is this really Page of Sword that is always like a information that is kind of alternative. Could be esoteric knowledge here also in play, that you get your kicks, that you are something like into some deeper truths. Maybe this water, 8 of water still, this cup energy is meaningful to know. Okay, so I have to point it out that this card in this one is always about warnings. It's underneath this totalitas. It begins with thought police and ends with self-censorship. So this is about warnings. As mentioned earlier, there is really no bad energy, only inappropriate energy. In the same way, there are no bad omens or experiences, but ones that we might consider inconvenient and undesirable, at least in the short term. How can a majestic tree being destroyed by lightning be a positive thing, we wonder? All is one. The tree, the lightning, and the fire are all part of the divine. The moon, a shadowy light that conceals more than it reveals, reminds us that we do not always understand the reason for everything that happens around us. These things, these traumas, these disasters, for us, they are those things do happen. Indeed, Tower cards just happen. You cannot, it's kind of destiny, karma. We may not understand why, but we are sometimes given a portent, a warning, so that we may be prepared. So this was here, still giving you air to your wings. Maybe just a warning is enough to give you like a power that there is some risky thing, expansive thing of ideas that are expanding in our world. Some I don't know, like what kind of, like there's this travel here also. There's some warning here. Anyway, 8 of water. Let's see that first still. So this is magic and transformation. And it was the obstacle. Ceridwen is popular Wales goddess and is associated with many things: prophecy, magic, death, rebirth, divine wisdom, and inspiration. In this instance, we are thinking about her as a goddess of cauldron. A cauldron is symbolic of a place where magic happens. That is where something is transformed into something else. Ceridwen is perhaps best known as the goddess of the cauldron, for it is said in some versions of the myth that it was a cauldron that she created. Talisan, the famous bard, although in some versions her womb symbolized the cauldron. So magical speaking, whenever we cast a circle, we create a type of cauldron, a place of our place, of out place, and a time out of time, a safe place when magic occurs, where magic occurs. The 8 of water is a time of powerful change. I mean, this is eclipse season also, is already said to be powerful change. Your intent and decision will have long-term ramifications and will shape the direction being determined at this time. You have the power to create the transformation that you seek. But that was like an obstacle. Maybe you have to really understand the power of those intentions. To be intentional. Understand what you wish you might get. Something like that. So then I'm gonna verify shortly, and then I'm gonna take. Anyway, idea was that now, Aquarius, you journal yourself about this. Interestingly, this card was also 16, and Tower card is 16, and it's landing here, and a codependence and totalitarianism. Take what resonates, but there's like a Tower twice. Something is indeed changing. Codependence. I'm gonna verify this Tower thing a little bit. What is this thing? Show me. Okay. Temperance. Page of Swords. So this is a Sagittarius card. It's like a heart alchemy. We are talking about the lover here. So heart alchemy usually. Page of Swords is this really person communicating new ways. We have the same Page of Swords here. So it's really this possibly esoteric information, something like a different point of view. You should really go for that because it's expansive. This is also like a something can be possibly the crow also like some hidden information coming to you. But this is twice. Page of Swords twice. And Temperance too. It's a powerful destiny card to say about what the Tower is. You have to be balanced. So the angel, this is of course angel, guardian angel card also. Remember that maybe the power of prayer, have faith. It's really this is not the devil, this is totally angel. I'm gonna show you this. This is my guardian angel I had in my childhood on my bedroom. Remember your guardian angels, whatever change is happening. Remember there can be this like people you keep around. It's important, like kind of protection also. So how can you have this beautiful safety around you. Where is that crystal now? Crown chakra crystal. It's somewhere here, hidden on the table. But anyway, point is like you have this guru energy. What else I would verify? I don't think I have to verify anything else. We go forward. We go with this wood vibes, adaptability. So I'm going to read about this shaman stream. 64. Also to speed up because the next reading is still Pisces. And I maybe have from the Yoshi a question, if you soon make a question. I'm going to read about this advice now. Wood vibes. Adaptability, strong roots, growth. Strong roots, interestingly, the trees here. Information. Paper is made out of the trees too. Okay, this is omens. The wood wives dance into and wood wives, like tree and a wood wife. Okay, the wood wife dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. You need to know who you are, what you will tolerate, what you learn to date, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now, and in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. You have the freedom comes also here. So boundaries give you more freedom. Remember that, Aquarius. Yes, that gives you safety. It's not bad to set clear boundaries. I read it again. You must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. You have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. The wood wives are both wisdom keepers and students of the new world. As these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already know how to do. Learn, be in beginner's mind. I mean, that's totally this Page of Swords. Totally. Be in beginner's mind, let go of your rigid notions of how things should be, and be present to what is right now, unencumbered by your projections. Is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries, nothing can uproot you now, and it will pass, and you will dance with nature and move with it all. Perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you are not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear, for when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. Go for it. You will be so glad you did. I think it's very positive, but balance, remember your roots, integrity, all this stuff. This travel comes with this kind of Jupiter energy, so maybe you go a little bit out of your comfort zone somewhere traveling, but that's it. So now, if you, Yoshi, want to ask a question, I think a private question now, otherwise I will soon end this and go to make the Pisces reading, because I have to decorate again also. So any question, you have a moment to ask it now. If not, I call this reading here. Interestingly, these two crown chakras are here next to each other, almost like they navigated here together with this black feather. I think it is beautiful to end here. I pull you one mannequin P card. That's what I do. Aquarius, what is your mannequin P card? And let's see. Six of Pentacles. Royal San Sebastian Guild. It's usually the giving energy, putting the new seeds down. understanding this kind of cultivating energy, or investing to something. Maybe investing to your love relationship would be a thing to do. Very much it's nice that there is this lovers, this is a love reading, and you have like a 2 times. Celebrate your love, give it to it. Yes. Let it grow. So this was your reading. When I come back for the Pisces reading, just to show a little bit of setting. It's beautiful swan. And here was your nice. Okay. Thank you. And if you liked, give me a like. Bye.